What's going on, guys? Peter here with One Guy, One Globe, and today I'm going to be giving you 5 tips to help you save money on your next trip to Vegas. Coming up. So these 5 tips are in no particular order, but I'm first going to start off with your transportation. As soon as you arrive at the McCarran International Airport, you're going to head down to the baggage claim and then collect your bags. At that point, you're going to have a couple different options of getting to your resort. One is going to be a shuttle service. These are offered right when you walk out the door. It's going to be around the $7 to $11 per person. So if you're in a group of 4, it is not recommended at all. I don't recommend this actually to anyone. Second options are always taxis. Those are always first and foremost right when you come out of the doors there. You're going to be running around $15 to $25 as a flat rate to the resorts. And then your other options are Uber, which is going to be $15 to $20. However, you're going to have to head into the parking garage to the designated pickup point for that. And then there's the private transportation, which is the limos or the Escalades, those kind of things where you actually have the guy holding the sign with your name on it. That will run you around $80 and up for an Escalade as an example, and that's round trip. So the reason why I like that the most is they'll pick you up. You can go to a liquor store, to a CVS, to a Walgreens, pick up your mix, pick up your liquor, and then head to your resort where you're going to be paying a little bit less off the strip when you're getting to your resort itself, as well as they do offer that round trip service. So for that same rate, you will get picked up at your hotel and then taken back to the airport at your designated time. Usually the driver will just text you before they get there. You're no rush and you just head out, hop in, and then head off to the airport. So my next tip for when booking a trip to Vegas is to know when the busy seasons are. So this can vary from year to year, especially with conventions that rotate out from being in Vegas to other cities. However, conventions can really put a damper onto your trip, whether that be staying at a particular hotel or even reservations at different restaurants. If there is a large crowd coming, you can expect to have some issues with those popular destinations. So you can always do your research online and search up the convention center and see what's coming to town while you're looking to book, and maybe consider different options because of that. So my next tip is going to be join the Players Club at the resort that you are staying at, whether that be M Life or Caesars or TI as an example. They will offer you a lot more offers because they can track your spending habits. So if you gamble a lot, you're going to get better offers. If you just spend a lot of money at, say, the resort for the restaurants as an example, or the shops, you will get comped more options. I do get offered free rooms all the time in Vegas where I just have to pay the resort fees as an example, and it is becoming more and more of a competitive market to bring in that information from the players card where they actually know how valuable you are to them, and they are willing to give you more offers because of that. So my next tip all revolves around the shows in Vegas. One of the options are booking in advance. So if you know you want to see, say, Copperfield or the Blue Man Group or the Beatles Love, you're going to have to book that in advance if you want to secure that spot for sure. That being said, there are other options. You could go to the hotel concierge desk and see what kind of offers they have. Sometimes they have lucrative deals where you buy for one show and you actually get another one as a part of that. As well, there is Tix for Tonight, which is all located along the strip. These ones have heavily reduced rates, sometimes as much as 2 for 1 for the same day showings, sometimes that occur within the next hour or so, and you just have to rush right to it. You can get some really great deals by standing in line at those booths and seeing what they have to offer. So my last tip is going to all revolve around booze. Now, no, if you're going to be doing a pool party or just drinking at the pool in general, those ones are going to cost you probably some of the most expensive drinks on the strip itself. You're going to be looking at around $20 a drink. That being said, if you are gambling, you do get free booze. You just have to tip your server. So that would be either at the slots, at the tables, even in the poker room. That being said, though, the bars themselves are very expensive. So I always recommend going to the CVS, going to the Walgreens, going to the little shops along the strip and buying a drink from in there. They are all along the strip. You have easy access to them, as well as Fat Tuesdays as an example, where you can get those big giant slushy drinks. You could always come back for refills with those and get a cheaper rate. They're very affordable in the sense of overall drink prices in Vegas themselves. So keep that in mind when you are looking at drinking. You have the options of always buying your booze in advance when you first get off the plane, off the strip, pre-drinking in your room as an example. If you are a gambler, you are going to get those comp drinks as long as you tip your server. They'll come back more often. Otherwise, I would stick to the Walgreens, the CVS's, then the little small shops along the strip itself, and not buying specifically at the bars in the casinos. You're going to be paying an arm and a leg. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. If you liked it, please hit that like button. It helps you know that I'm bringing helpful and informative travel-related information to you, as well as please consider subscribing for future videos every Tuesdays and Saturdays, and I'll see you all in the next one.